Milo and the Mysterious Paintbrush. In the heart of a bustling city, there lived a young squirrel named Milo. Milo was no ordinary squirrel. He had a passion for art. While other squirrels collected nuts or raced through the treetops, Milo spent his days sketching the world around him with bits of charcoal he found near the park. One sunny morning, while rummaging through the trash near an art studio, Milo discovered something extraordinary, a shiny, golden paintbrush. Its bristles glowed as if touched by magic. Curious, Milo held it tightly and scurried back to his favorite tree hollow to test it out. The moment Milo dipped the brush into a puddle of rainwater and swept it across a piece of bark, something incredible happened. The image of a flower he painted didn't just look real, it became real. A vibrant daisy sprouted from the bark, its petals swaying gently in the breeze. Milo's eyes widened in amazement. "This paintbrush can bring my drawings to life," he exclaimed. Excited by his discovery, Milo painted more. He created lush green vines that wrapped around the tree trunk, sparkling waterfalls that flowed into tiny ponds, and glowing fireflies that danced in the air. Soon, his once ordinary corner of the park became a magical wonderland, drawing the attention of other animals. Word spread quickly about Milo's magical paintbrush. Birds, rabbits, and even shy hedgehogs came to marvel at his creations. But one grumpy raccoon named Rufus was not impressed. "This isn't fair," Rufus grumbled. "Why should Milo have all the fun? That paintbrush should belong to someone more important, like me." One night, while Milo was asleep, Rufus snuck into his hollow and stole the paintbrush. The next morning, Milo woke to find his precious tool missing. His heart sank. Meanwhile, Rufus was busy painting with the brush, but his creations were far from magical. Instead of beautiful flowers and sparkling waterfalls, he painted thorny bushes and dark clouds. The once bright park grew dim and unwelcoming. Milo knew he had to act. "The paintbrush isn't meant to be used selfishly," he said. Gathering his courage, Milo confronted Rufus. "Why did you take the paintbrush?" Milo asked. "Because I wanted to make something better than you," Rufus snapped, though he looked guilty as he surveyed the mess he had made. Milo took a deep breath. "The paintbrush's magic comes from the heart. If you paint with kindness and love, it will create beauty. Let me show you." Rufus hesitated but handed the paintbrush back to Milo. Together, they painted over the dark clouds and thorny bushes, creating bright rainbows and fields of colorful flowers. Rufus even managed to paint a cozy little den for himself, with Milo's guidance. As the park returned to its magical state, Rufus realized that sharing the paintbrush was far more rewarding than hoarding it. From that day on, Milo and Rufus worked together to create a park filled with wonder and joy for all the animals. And the golden paintbrush? It continued to work its magic, reminding everyone that art and life are most beautiful when shared.